All right, hello again. We are back. That was not a long break from the last one. Alpha, did you have something to say again? Alpha, we can hear you. We can still hear you. There you go. All right, so yes, we have our last AMA for tonight, and that's going to be SafeStake. So let's see if we have someone from SafeStake up here. No one is raising their hands. So let's see. SafeStake. We are waiting for Chris and Dimitro from SafeStake. See if someone is here. I hope you're all having a great day. I see some of you are here for the third time today. Well done, you. That's great. Happy to see some of you so determined to listen to these AMAs. You can learn so much, right? Good projects. So now let's see. Oh, here's someone coming.
Hi guys, thanks for having us. It's Dmitro from SafeStake.
Hi, hi, Dimitro. Yeah, I didn't see your profile there. There is no picture, so I didn't think it was you. But welcome up. Do you have the main account here as well that we can bring up?
This is my account actually. I'm just waiting for Chris to join. I believe he prepared interesting presentation about SafeStake, and he will be able to share it with you guys. Contact him so we can be sure we will be all together on the same page and starting from.
Yeah.
Give us a few minutes. Apologize for technical inconvenience.
Of course, he needs to be on his phone, so he can't speak if he's on his computer. That's sometimes an issue people have. So we'll see. We'll give Chris some time. And we get another little break. I hope you had a good week so far. We have bank holiday where I am tomorrow, so I'm gonna sleep. That's nice. Actually, we do have another AMA tomorrow, so stay tuned for that as well. But now we're waiting for SafeStake and Chris. Dimitra is already here. He's trying to find his friend Chris, or yeah, colleague. I hope you'll go home and eat some pizza later. Here we have someone coming. ETH Staker, is that you, Chris?
That's me. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
Hello,
excellent.
welcome.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm
no worries.
somewhat new to Twitter Spaces, so I didn't realize I had to join from my phone. So,
yeah, no.
Excuse me there.
Happens to you're not the first one. You will not be the last one either. So.
All right. Well, fair enough. Hey, thanks, Dimitro, for taking over there for a bit. Yeah, I do have a little presentation prepared. I realize I can't share my screen per se, but I'm just going to go through it.
No. Yeah, you can. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So I want to talk today. First of all, let me thank everybody who showed up. We really appreciate your participation today. Your interest in what DVT is, what SafeStake is. So thank you. I just wanted to start out with that. So let me start out with a little bit about what DVT is for those who are joining that might not know. So DVT is a technology that essentially allows a validator to run on multiple nodes instead of one node. So we're talking about Ethereum validators here. We're talking about the Ethereum blockchain. So why is that important? Basically because there's some problems with staking, as it is today. So a couple of those things are that, Ethereum validators have to be online all the time to maximize their staking rewards and avoid penalties. So that's one of them. They're limited to running on one node from a protocol standpoint. Essentially, if you try and implement fault tolerance, if you try and run your validator on two nodes and they both attest at the same time, they'll get slashed, which it means a lot of funds lost and being forcibly removed from the blockchain as a validator because of sort of an attestation violation that will happen. The other thing that's happening that everyone's talking about, everyone's noticing, is that there's a few large staking providers that are controlling the vast majority of the Ethereum validators out there on their nodes. It's sort of just how things have progressed in staking. But it's resulted in some centralization issues and censorship issues. Blocks not being included, all kinds of things going on there. So those are some of the issues, that we're talking about. So SafeStake is a DVT solution, distributed validator technology. Again, it allows the fault tolerance that the protocol doesn't allow right now, and it helps with decentralization. So essentially, we're talking about maximizing staking rewards and helping to decentralize Ethereum. So to get a little bit further into DVT, it is a technology that essentially splits a validator key into shares. Those shares are then distributed out to multiple operator nodes. Those operator nodes are independent and decentralized. It's a trustless network. The operators don't have to know each other. They don't, have really anything to do with each other than working on behalf of the validator. So once those key shares are split and distributed, essentially they take over on the operator nodes and run the Ethereum validator from a distributed standpoint as opposed to over one node. So that allows for fault tolerance, decentralization. One node can be offline, can be compromised. The other three nodes will work together to come to consensus and go ahead and attest on behalf of the validator. So it's a cutting edge, technology. It's a protocol and infrastructure. With SafeStake, we run on top of the consensus client Lighthouse, and we act as a trust minimized middle layer. So that's sort of the high level view. Let's see here. In SafeStake, sort of to give you an idea of the ecosystem, there's really three players. There's the validators, there's the operators that run the validators on behalf of stakers, and there's the DAO, the SafeStake DAO. So essentially, the stakers pay a monthly fee in our native token, which is DVT. They pay that to operators. It's 30 DVT per month per operator, so a total of 120 DVT per month to manage a validator. The DAO, how do we benefit from this? The DAO is responsible, of course, for maintaining the ecosystem, for making sure our operators are performing, for sort of overseeing everything, and providing the protocol. And for the use of that, the DAO will collect 10% of all validator and operator yields as a fee. So that's sort of a high-level view of the tokenomics, if you will, of the ecosystem. SafeStake, we're implementing it in stages. So right now we're in stage 1. It is a test net, an incentivized test net. It supports 32 ETH deposits and implements the DVT technology that I talked about. So essentially, a validator is created for the Ethereum network. On the Ethereum network, it's imported into the SafeStake network. During that import, part of the process is the staker chooses their 4 operators and sort of sets up the DVT construct for their validator. Stage 2 will take things a little bit further, actually a lot further. In stage 2, we're going to introduce sort of a staking pool concept, as well as liquid staking functionality. And it's going to be done via mini pool architecture, very similar to Rocket Pool. It'll lower the staking threshold to 8 ETH. So here, kind of how it'll work is there'll be operators on the network that will sort of make that first 8 ETH deposit. They'll be called initiators, take on that role. That'll activate the mini pool and get that created. The remaining 24 ETH will come from the LSD staking pool, so the liquid staking will fill that up to create the 32 ETH necessary for the validator. Very similar.
So is that can I jump in,
Sure,
or do you want to
absolutely. Yeah, by
continue
all
first?
means. Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
Okay. All right. So that means that because 32 ETH is a lot of ETH for many, many people, right? So they can't be a validator. But you are now helping them to also become a validator and get part of the rewards for that by teaming up, so to say, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. So how much do you need then to put in this liquidity pool or in the staking pool to take part?
Great question. So in stage 2, it'll be 80 all the way around. So essentially, the first 80th deposit will come from an operator on the network. Again, they'll become that initiator with that.
So it always has to be 8 ETH that starts. So someone with 8 must start back.
Yes,
as an initiator. Okay.
that is right. And again, they must be an operator. However, the other 3 can be just 80th depositors. They don't need to be the initiator. They can put their 80th in, and then once 3 of those are deposited, 3 more users deposit, the 24 are there, it'll get added to the original, making the 32 to sort of spin up a, kind of a crowdsourced validator, if you want to look at it that way.
Or you can also take less people, right? Oh no, I mean more people. So.
Yes, but that comes in.
You don't need 8 Ethereum to be in that pool. You can have less.
Not in stage 2, as I understand it.
Okay. There are more stages, maybe.
You're
Okay,
right,
go
right,
ahead. Go on then. I'll let you speak.
right. Yeah, no
I'll jump
problem.
in
Nope,
later.
no worries at all. All great questions.
Okay.
Thank you. Um, yeah, just to finish up on this point, and then I will get into stage three, which we had a sneak peek at there a little bit. Um, anyone depositing, ETH into our smart contracts in stage two are going to get one-to-one staked ETH tokens. Very similar to others that are out there. They're liquid. They stay liquid. So the deposit is the deposit, but you still get your deposit sort of air in staked ETH tokens that you can use on DeFi. You can trade, you can sell anytime. You're not locked into anything. So that's a kind of a nice feature of liquid staking in general. Now, to move on to stage three, that lowers the staking threshold down to zero point 0.1 ETH. So it essentially retains all of the functionality and features of stage two. The only thing it changes is we still need the initiator to do that 80th deposit to activate the pool, but then it can be crowdsourced by many smaller deposits as low as zero point 0.1 ETH.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Right. Yep.
I was
Exactly.
a bit ahead.
That's all good.
Stage three.
You
Okay.
were predicting there. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, really, stage one is again going to support those 32 ETH deposits. Make sure the technology is solid. Everything is functioning properly. All is good on that front, similar to the other players in DVT. And then we'll start introducing the stage two features in testnet, of course, first, and then with a mainnet launch. Let's see here. So, I guess a couple points I want to go through about SafeStake and sort of the path we've taken from a development standpoint. That makes it a little bit different than some of the other players in the market. We feel we have some distinct advantages. So one of the first ones is that the technology, the entire stack was written in Rust. A couple of things about Rust. It is better at preventing memory-related bugs and vulnerabilities, and just seems to typically have better runtime performance than the other language, which is pretty much Golang, that's used out there. Rust is considered to be a safer programming language in general, so we like to talk about that as a difference. SafeStake also utilizes a very robust consensus protocol for our operators to reach consensus in the background with those key shares. And that protocol is called Hotstuff. It's the first partially synchronous BFT, so Byzantine fault tolerant replication protocol. And there's a couple of others out there that are used, like IBFT, Istanbul Byzantine, QBFT. Those are some of the others that are out there. Hotstuff seems to be proven itself to be more robust for validator effectiveness. So, in those situations where only 3 out of 4 operators are testing on behalf of the validator, it has better sort of attestation rate, higher performance rate there. Effectiveness, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, and slashing protection. So it's very robust in effectiveness and slashing protection for validators. Um, Third thing that's very important here, I want to mention is DKG. DKG is distributed key generation. It's how the key is created. It has to do with everything to do with the validator private key and how it's handled. And of course, that's a very sensitive area. Our DKG protocol was built to not have a trusted dealer or leader, so nobody's in charge of the key at any time to sort of split it. The protocol handles that at that level when the mini pool is created in stage 2, and it really secures the key. It eliminates the single points of failure. When it's combined with some of the other parts of the protocol, it ensures that the key can never be recreated or the equivalent recreated. It can't sign. Nobody can sign data, by recreating that key to act maliciously. So it's very, very secure. And in addition, we also have an extra layer of security, prevents malicious actors from trying to do naughty things on the network, if you will. Secret sharing, periodic removal of key shares, all those kinds of things to make sure that nobody can gain any information and use secrets to recreate a key. So really, to sort of boil it down, it's a very cost-efficient way to run a validator. It's a secure way to run a validator. It maximizes staking rewards for those running validators, and it helps to decentralize Ethereum. That's sort of my presentation. We do have our testnet out there called Galileo. It's incentivized. We're always looking for testers to join us, run validators, run operator nodes, help us test the tech stack at scale. So, we invite you to join our website and check us out. Give us a look, and if you feel like testing, by all means, join the network.
Great,
So,
great
yeah,
presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take happy to take questions, or actually, before we do that, I sort of monopolize this. Dimitro, anything to add? Any comments, thoughts from you?
I don't think he's still around. I think he left. I don't know if
No,
he's
no,
in
he's
here.
here.
Maybe.
I saw him.
Raise your hand.
Hmm.
Dimitri? Oh no, I see him now. He's back here. Let's see.
He's there.
It's coming up. Did you mention the more about the token, or can we mention more about the token, please? Because it's needed to pay monthly fees for being a validator, right?
That's correct.
That's one of the use case. What other use case were there? Can we list them or?
Yeah, sure. So of course it's the payment. The main use case is the payment method. It also is a governance token. So DVT is a rebrand of the token that we had called State. State holders can attest. We run, we put up government's proposals, and state holders can connect, their wallet to Snapshot and vote on those proposals. So that's its second main use case. Really the third case is really probably just a trading token, value, but those are really the cases I can think of off the top of my head. Let me check.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, let me check one other resource though. Give me just a second. because when you're on something like this, not everything pops into your head right away.
Yeah,
And
of
we do
course.
have for more
So,
tokenomics, we do have um, a link that I'd be happy to share with the group. And that type of thing. So really, governance, I guess the other use case would be, of course, maintaining, balances for validators registering in order to, pay those operators. So it sort of goes along with the payment, but it's needed at the beginning, if you will, to even start the process. So,
all right.
yep.
So I don't know if Dimitri wants to speak. Let's go with him first.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Actually, I don't have to add for a fantastic risk presentation. I believe he covered every aspect I would like to add. Just maybe 2 cents related to tokenomics. The main pool is, as Chris mentioned, it is governance and it's rewards for validators and operators, basically for a community which will join our mainnet. Also, we have a part for airdrop for community, and also we have a treasury, basically a part of the treasury tokens. Also, would like to summarize that actually tokenomics was approved by community during a proposal work when we had a rebranding from Parastate to SafeStake. We published a proposal with tokenomics, and community voted for our ticker, which is DVT, and for tokenomics proposal. That's all from my side. Thanks.
So that was like the rebranding that was initiated by the holders themselves, right? And voted for. That's good. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was initiated by us. It was voted on. It was initiated by the team, I should say. It was voted on
Okay.
by the community.
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So can we know a little bit more about the team behind that? Who are you two guys to this project? What is it you do, and how many others are there in the core team?
Sure. So yeah, again, my name is Chris. I go under eStaker there. I'm the one of the community managers. I handle a lot of the marketing in the background along with the other teammates. Uh, several of us in the background. We're a small team. We're less than 20 developers. We're less than 20 on the other side as well, with our marketing, with our community management. So, we're a pretty tight knit, small group, if you will. I'll let Dimitro kind of tell you what he does.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, my name is Dmitry. I'm working at SafeStake also as a part of community manager. As Chris mentioned, we have a team of developers and also helping developers with the testing and everything related to stage 2 testing for community testnet, and also creating content which presented for community.
All right, very good. And where is the team situated? Is it all over the world, or where is the origin from? Or original team?
The team is located worldwide. Yeah, we don't really have a home base. We literally have people in many different countries.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usual like that.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
All right. And when did you launch the token? How long has it been out there?
So the token has been out for quite some time, the state token, but DVT literally just, the rebrand was launched
Oh
very
yeah,
recently.
right.
It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So we just went through a balancer liquidity pool that just ended yesterday morning. The next step is a Uniswap V3 for liquidity and trading and, its main marketplace. And then, we're not sure what happens after there. Of course, we're pursuing, listings in other places as well. But, you know, um, we'll report that when we have more solid information.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So people can buy the token and invest in the token, and they can also um, use the token for being part of a validator if they want. Right.
Yeah, yep. So at the current time, so we had a number of state token holders. Those token holders, many of them, not all, but many have participated in a conversion process for converting those older tokens to the new DVT. Um, you were able to get some DVT through the liquidity pool. At the current moment, the only you'll have to wait until the Uniswap V3 pool comes live. It should be, I would say, probably by this time or the end of next week, kind of thing. And then the token will become available for purchase, trading, all that kind of stuff via Uniswap. But at the current time, if you go try to buy some today, you can't do it.
Okay, it's not tradable at the moment, but
Not at
soon
the
it will be.
current moment for about another
Mm-hmm.
week-ish.
All right, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a relaunch then in a week or something.
Yeah, this is essentially a relaunch of the token. So long story short, Parastate started out as something different than SafeStake, which is where the state token came from. Parastate was the original organization and team that has morphed into SafeStake in the DVT space. Hence the need to rebrand the token.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now with this new brand and new token, what is the long-term vision here for the project? Where do you see yourself in like 2, 3 years?
Sure. To be totally transparent there, and it was already discussed on an AMA with eStaker, over the next 2 years, the goal is to capture 10% of the e-staking market in SafeStake. So, lofty goals, but we feel we have a great product. We're going to get it to market. There's, a few other players out there. Everyone, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but probably a lot of people have heard of SSV, Obal Tech. So, we're looking to come to the space with a similar product, but also different in many ways. And give people other options in the DVT space.
All right, that's good. Yeah, very good. I mean, if you should reach for the stars, right? You'll at least reach, or you should aim for the stars, and then you'll
Right.
reach the treetops at the least, So that's good.
That's right. That's right. That's
All right.
absolutely right.
Well, I mean, in terms of sustainability, then how are you gonna keep moving? I mean, where do you get your funding from to keep having all these developers working and yourself and everyone
Sure.
in the team?
Yeah, sure. It's a good question. So the original project, went through funding via Republic, and raised the initial funds. From what I understand, from everything, all the indicators point to the project having another roughly 24 months of runway based on that funding. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Yeah, I don't have too much else to say there.
All right. That's all right. Good. So is there something else that you want to add to the presentation or to tell the audience about the project?
Um, let's see. We're things that aren't necessarily apparent in the documentation and all the technical aspects. We're a hardworking team out there. We're trying to get into a very new, very cutting edge space with a solid product. And we just want everybody to know that we're out here. We are going to be a major player in the space, and we're somebody to keep an eye on. I think that's about it.
Very
How
good.
about
All right.
Dimitro? Anything, Dimitro?
Yeah.
Um,
Dimitro, what do how would you present? I mean, why would I, as an investor, choose you instead of someone else, your project?
Starting from my first question, I would like to add 2 cents into previous conversation. Currently, as Chris already mentioned, we have currently community testnet, which is early stages of the testing, basically. And everybody from community have a chance to join and to bring value by setting up an operator or validator or helping community in any way. So I suggest guys to join our social media channels, to use our guides, and to be a part of our team and to win rewards. Since we have incentivized testnet, everybody from the community have a chance to win some kind of rewards. Answering your question, Mary, I believe we have huge potential because we are a small team, but however, Chris just mentioned benefits of our project, and Ethereum staking is growing. It's the only beginning of Ethereum staking capitalization. So I believe even having such promising and challenging goals like 10% is worth to try. So I believe on the early stage of our project development, it's worth to try to invest, to be a part of our team, to take part in community testnet, and to support such project as our project. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you for a great presentation of this project, SafeStake. And to everyone who was listening, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, I wish you all a nice evening. I don't know where you are located, but people are all over the world in here. So wherever you are, good, whatever, people as always. So if there's some other last words you would like to mention, so I'll give you the floor again to say a closing statement if you want to.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Once again, everyone, thank you for your attendance. I'm finding it a little difficult to post the links. We have some POAPs to give away. We have 10. So what I'm going to do is tweet the links out under the SafeStake main account. They are first come, first serve. There's 10 of them. So good luck in grabbing those. I will tweet
So
those
what
out.
is it that, Chris? Explain, what
Oh,
was
just
it
the
you're
Poe app.
posting?
It's a proof of attendance protocol. It's a little commemorative, almost
Okay,
like an
okay.
NFT. So if
Cool.
you claim one that you were here, it's just something you can add to your users that collect them, know what they are. They usually go pretty quick in something
Okay,
like
all
this.
right.
So it's the first time we're offering Poe apps, by the way. We haven't ever offered one before, so we'll see how it goes.
Very good.
Thanks,
So
everybody.
good luck, everyone, to grab one. Only 10, so hurry up. So thank you, Chris, and thank you, Dimitro, for coming. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck with the project moving forward, and hope to see you back again maybe
Yeah,
in a while to update us what's happening.
sure. Absolutely. We'd love
Thanks,
that.
Mary. Thanks, guys, for joining. Take
Yes.
care.
Thank you, hosts. We really appreciate being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good whatever, wherever you are, and I'll see you all tomorrow at other AMAs. All
Bye-bye.
right, bye for now. Actually, I'm going to tell you which ones we're having tomorrow, I think. Let's see. We have Unstoppable NFTs are coming with Binance, and C Charge is coming after that. So don't miss it. And you're also welcome, Chris, to come, and
Excellent.
everyone.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
So see you tomorrow, I hope.
All right. Take care.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye bye.